Hello everyone. So today I was working on a requirement where I had to restrict the issue creation based on some conditions, like certain fields should be filled in, blah blah blah. Now initially I worked on a validator, because when you have a validator, it could be script validator, it could be a simple validator, then the restriction will happen in a way from a backend, right? Now when you have a validator on the create initial transition, the issue will not be created unless that condition is filled in. Like, no one can create an issue either directly from the UI or maybe using a REST API or maybe using some other automation, but sometimes you have to allow clone. Now clone, the way it works is it will eventually create an issue. Now when you have a validator, even the clone will not work, and that is why you need to have in this case maybe a behavior, because behaviors actually work on the browser, it works on the client side, and when someone is filling up a form on let us say a particular project and certain fields are not filled in, then you can throw the error straight away. And that is why I always say that you should learn and try to optimize the usage of validators versus behaviors, because sometimes people actually mix these two things on the same screen. Imagine when you fill up a form with 10 fields or maybe 15 fields. I mean, you should not have a lot of fields, but when you have a big form, you want to keep it simple. But the moment, while you're filling up a form, you can of course throw some errors, but when they click on the button, you don't really want to throw more errors. So keep it consistent. Either you use only the script validators or you use only the behaviors. My personal preference is always use validators, because when you have a validator, then it will be like a proper check. But sometimes, only sometimes, I think it makes sense to use behaviors as well to restrict the issue creation. So yeah, that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this short video, and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.